Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of the Entrepreneur Hour. Today's topic is how to launch a successful marketing campaign. I've been doing 10 years of IT consulting and 10 years of marketing and digital marketing, internet marketing, and this is a very frequent question that I get asked. Hey, how do you launch a successful marketing campaign? How do you do a great launch? And this is a blueprint to success for launching a successful marketing campaign. So, really excited to share with you these tips here. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe to the Entrepreneur Hour. Give us a thumbs up here. The five facts of life to live a full life: faith, fitness, friendship, finances, and fun. Make sure you have those in alignment. We like to educate, influence, and empower people to become entrepreneurs. Whether you're just starting out, you're graduating college, you're getting into entrepreneurship, or maybe you've been an entrepreneur for a while, you're looking to scale things up. This is a great place for you to learn and grow. Uh, Welcome to the Entrepreneur Hour again on this YouTube channel. I will share everything I've learned over my 20 plus year journey in being an active practitioner in personal development, business, entrepreneurship, small business, technology, marketing, personal finance, money management, investing, and real estate. I was able to bootstrap my way through business school, and I look forward to sharing with you the many lessons learned in the trenches so hopefully you don't make the same mistakes I made. Focus on progress, not perfection. I look forward to hearing about your next success story. Entrepreneurship is living a few years of your life like most people won't, so that you can spend the rest of your life living like most people can't. Now, I remember back in about 2009, 2010, I was shifting from being in IT consulting for 10 years, and I was shifting into marketing and digital marketing specifically. And I can tell you that things were rough. Some I was basically working, 60, 70 hours a week at least in my startup. I was going to school as well. I was dealing with some real estate investing, and things were really tough. I was basically transitioning from one business model to another, and it was a challenge. I remember having to basically teach myself and get a PhD in internet marketing so I can go back to my clients and offer them, digital marketing services. They all had websites, but they didn't know how to drive traffic and drive sales on their websites. So I made it a point of mine to basically read ebooks, blogs, white papers, watch YouTube videos, and basically after 4 months of staying up till 3, 4 in the morning on and off about 20 days a month, I finally went back to my clients and I said, "Hey, I got the solution for you guys," and they entrusted me like they did with their technology. They entrusted me with their website marketing, and we were able to do some great deliver some great results. So that's kind of how the transition happened from me being in IT consulting and transitioning into digital marketing. All right, so here's the campaign, the blueprint for success, the uh, the best marketing template you can come up with. This is it right here, guys. So number one, business goal, right? You got to establish, what is your business goal? What are you trying to achieve? You want to backwards engineer a solution to solving that business goal, right? So if it's to, build your list, is it to grow your audience, grow your email list? Is it to drive sales on your website for a particular product or service? Is it lead generation, right? Establishing what is your business goal, and then you want to backwards engineer the solution for that. Number two is budget, right? You got to have a budget, right? Any good marketing campaign, you want to have a budget. Now, some budgets I've worked with, I've run hundreds of different marketing campaigns, and budgets range from $100 up to 20, 30 grand a month, hundreds of thousands of dollars per month, depending on the budget and what business goal you're trying to achieve. So establish what is the budget you're willing to spend total, and then you can divvy up that budget accordingly. Number three, is it a product or service? Because that's going to differentiate what the strategy is going to be. If it's a product, there's different strategies versus if you're trying to do lead generation for a service-based business, that's a completely different strategy. So making sure you know whether the strategy is for a product, the marketing campaign is for a product or a service. And I do some consulting on the side that I can get into deeper dives, but that's on a different topic. Number four, which assets, right? So identify which assets you're going to be going with. For example, is it do you have an Instagram account? Do you have a newsletter subscriber or email list? Do you have blog subscribers? Uh, do you have Facebook groups that you can promote this to? LinkedIn groups? Do you have your website? Do you get a lot of traffic to a particular page? Will you be, using that asset? Which assets are you going to be deploying? Maybe you have some internal owned assets that your business owns that you can publicize on, and definitely establishing which assets this campaign is going to be running on. Number five is call to action, really, really critical, right? You typically want to have one, at the most two calls to action on a particular campaign. Otherwise, you're going to be confusing your audience and you're not going to be able to measure the results and track it effectively because you'll have too much going on. Number six, targeting. Now, this is really key. This is where campaigns are made or they're broken right here is targeting, right? So what are your psychographics? What are your demographics? What are your geo-specific regions? Obviously, hopefully you're looking at Google Analytics. That's going to tell you a lot in the beginning as far as where the traffic's coming from. And so targeting is really key. Then you take it on social media ads like Facebook. What interests, what likes do they have? What other pages are they fans of? Behavioral targeting, I mean, retargeting, visiting various web pages. Targeting is huge, guys. That's a big one. That's going to make or break your campaign. Number seven, ad copy. Make sure you have really great ad copy. Maybe you're using a copywriter. Maybe you're using an outside service. Check out a link in the description below for some solutions for ad copy solutions. I actually use some Fiverr or Fiverr.com solutions, so check that out. Number eight, imagery. What imagery are you going to be using, and how is this imagery going to be impactful? Are you targeting men or women? Because that imagery is going to be different. And can you split test some of the imagery? Is it lifestyle based? Is it more, um, what type of imagery are you focusing on? Lifestyle is pretty big right now, and number nine is timeline. So establish how long are you going to run this campaign, right? Is it going to be a 3-month campaign? Is it going to be a 6-month campaign? Is it going to be a 1-month campaign? Establish your timeline because that you'll have to uh, stretch out your budget accordingly. Tracking, number 10, tracking is key right here, guys. There's Bitly that you can use for tracking. There's Infusionsoft you can use for tracking. You can use various non-paid methods for tracking as well. But it's just establish what tracking you're going to be using. Maybe you have a CRM system, maybe you don't. But for tracking, you're going to have conversion tracking through Facebook Pixels, perhaps for that lead form or for that offer. And then it's going to go into a CSV file, and you can download those links, those leads. So make sure your tracking set up because you want to be able to track the success and the return on investment, which is critical. And then lastly, compelling offer, right? You want to have a compelling offer. Whether it's, download this free ebook, subscribe and get this free webinar or free video training, sign up to our newsletter, get 10% off your first order. What is the offer? Make sure it's compelling. and that's pretty key. Now I've run hundreds of campaigns. I don't know, maybe even over up to 1,000. I can't count. I've lost count. But the point is, this is the blueprint for success when it comes to launching a successful marketing campaign. Right here, we'll go through them real quickly here. Business goal. Uh, you know, again, what is the top keys to success when running a marketing campaign? Number one, business goal. Number two, budget. Number three, product versus service. Number four, which assets. Number five, call to action. Number six, targeting. Number seven, ad copy. Number eight, imagery. Number nine, timeline. Number 10, tracking. And number 11, compelling offer. So, I mean, I used to sell this, you know, solution and this blueprint back in the day, but I think it's so valuable and it's much needed right now. I'm giving it away for free. So hope you guys found this valuable. Uh, Moving on, just some of my investment breakdown. I always like to share. I talk a lot about investing on this YouTube channel as well. So you can see here, I do stocks, real estate, Roth, mutual funds, 401k, Bitcoin, and some savings. So thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe and take a look at the links in the description to some great resources that I personally use, whether it's for various entrepreneur websites I use. I use Bluehost for my hosting, or whether it's investing in crypto, I use Coinbase and other solutions as well. So I also made a video, how to make $1 million in 2021. Check that out. And be sure to subscribe and like this video. We're going to be doing some guest interviews coming up in the future. We're going to be having some podcasting as well as a book that I'm working on. So look forward to seeing you on the next episode. And thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.